Now, your relationship with Dana White, is everything fine there? I know the night you left, he was upset. He didn't like the way that you announced your retirement or that you were stepping away. Is everything patched up there?
Yeah, I don't mind. Dana is a promoter. I never took anything personally. Dana do what will serve him best, and serve him best in that situation was he doesn't like when people leave with the belt, and I understand it business-wise is not good, Dana do what is the best for his own interest, and I do what is the best for my own interest. That night of the fight with Johnny Hendricks, just to tell you what happened, I was in the back having stitches, like getting stitched, because I was look at all my fights. Most of the time when I fight, I get bruises because I bruise very easy. Even when I grapple, even in I grapple, I always look like I just got out of a fight, Because I bruise easy. I have like baby skin. I bruise very easy. But these damage like superficial damage. You wait like one day and it goes away. But I was getting stitches. So then after after I'm done with the doctor, I want to go to the press conference. So the girl of the UFC says, "Oh no, George, you're not going to the press conference." I'm like, why? Like, you're not allowed to go. It's okay. I'm like, then I understood. I was like, yeah, something weird going on. I say, what? I said, okay, I'm going. She said, no, you're not allowed to go. I said, yeah, try to stop me if you don't want me to go then. Then I walk in and I saw that everybody looked weird when I arrived. What the hell is going on? And then I found out that Dana was like, they were saying that I was going to hospital and I was badly hurt. I was like, what is wrong with this? Because I didn't know what was going on. I knew after the fight. I knew everything after because I watched everything on video, but I didn't know at the moment what was going on. I just thought it was weird that they say, oh, you're not allowed to go to press conference. You're not allowed? Why wouldn't I not be allowed to go to a press conference?
Right.
So
right.
That's why I was very angry. I walked in and I was like very angry. I was like, oh yeah, it's something bad going on. And even my manager said, yeah, you going to press conference? I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm going. It was like, and then I found out after what everything was going on.
I never knew that.
I didn't know. You're in a fight, child. You're in a fight. You don't. I don't judge the fight when I'm in a fight. I won. I thought I won in my corner at the last round in that fight. They told me it's the last round. It's do or die. You have to go for the kick for winning. You have to win the round to win the fight. If you lose, the fight is the decisive round. So I in my head, I didn't know they had some kind of controversial going on. So I didn't know until I rewatch everything and every fight. Like I have no idea. Like you're in the middle of a fight. You don't have time to judge and stuff. You're on survival mode, man. You don't know what's going on really much.
Sure. Particularly when there's a high pace. Particularly when you set. Not only are you getting hit and you're a little discombobulated, but when you set exhaustion in. Yeah, it's like you just said, you're in a survival mode. When you're putting everything out there into those 25 minutes, man, there's nothing left to process. It becomes a physical battle at that point. But, I do remember that night, and I remember I was really surprised that there was controversy. I just didn't see what I didn't see what a lot of people saw. I mean, and neither did the locker room I was in. We all thought it was 4-1 St. Pierre, and there was a couple of people that thought it was 3-2 St. Pierre, but we didn't have anybody that thought it was John, and he fought a great fight. I thought he pretty clearly lost round after he won a round, and I thought it was pretty straightforward. That was my own opinion on it.
I thought the same thing, and I'm a very honest person. I rewatch it. And I can also understand why some people said Johnny, but the thing is I had more significant strike than him. But my face, if you look at my face, okay, if you judge a fight because of my face, then look at my face after Condit, after Diaz, after Jake Shield, after BJ Penn, after pretty much every guy. I'm always the one that looked the worst because I mark easy. Like I'm always like that. It's not a. You don't judge a fight according to the face, how my face looked like. I will always lose otherwise. I will always lose because you just slapped me. I would have a red mark on my face. I mark easy. But the thing is, when I watch that fight, I give myself 1, 3, and 5. And I can understand if someone, the first round was pretty tight. It could have gone If you would give the first Johnny, maybe Johnny would have won 3-2. But I believe I won the first round because I had more significant strike than him in that round, and I had a guillotine in the beginning of the round, so I was closer to finish the fight than he did in that fight. That's why I give myself the round. But it all depends. Judging depend on different criteria, and I understand Dana was pissed because I was leaving with the belt. I got it, but he could have done it a little bit in a better class,
Sure. No, I totally understand. Yeah, he was a little frustrated, and I tend to agree with him. You never really want to see a guy go out with the belt. However, you were a little bit unique because not only had you cleared out the division, but you were starting to clear it out twice over. You had fought, you fought the best guys out there twice. You fought some of them 3 times. It's like, man, what, he's given the company, every organization, to take his belt and send him out on bottom, which is the way they like guys to go out, pass the torch. But what the hell can George do? He gets in the ring every time you ask him against whoever you ask him, and they're just not beating him. If he doesn't want to do it anymore, what more can George do?
I'm going to tell you the truth. The truth is if this whole thing would not have happened after the fight, and they would not have giving with the VADA testing that I did, and they would not have act like that. Maybe I would have already been back, and maybe I would have given the revenge to Johnny Hendricks. But because of that, I was all just burned out, angry. I was frustrated of a lot of things, and I needed to let go because I didn't have fun fighting, and I didn't have fun. I lost the fun, and that's one of the reasons I stopped,
Yeah, well, no, I didn't know that, but I often wondered that. I often thought, you guys came after George pretty hard. You might have hurt his feelings here somewhere, and so now he's not gonna give you what I don't know what your motivation would be. People have talked to me about that before, and I've said, I don't know what would drive George. He's won every championship you can possibly win. He's defended everything. He's broken records for attendance, for pay-per-views for years. He's got more money in this sport than anybody, including Brock Lesnar. You made more money even than Lesnar did. And it's I just don't know what would motivate George if I was in his shoes. I don't know why I would come back.